Okay. All right. Hey, citizens. Mountain Home Mayor Sykes here. I want to apologize for the late start this morning. One of the questions I'll address has to do with this new Microsoft Teams snafu and all the problems going along with it, and we'll hear moving forward. But hey, once again, hey, Mayor Sykes here, Monday 16th, 2026. Thank you for being at the Mondays with the Mayor Town Hall, which allows citizens to ask any question that you want about city business, and then it also allows you to ask what's going on in the city. And one of those things is I don't mind you asking live questions. You can submit questions via email. We'll get them, and then if with any town hall, there's sometimes that a citizen will ask a question and I might not have the answer, which I try to hopefully know enough to be dangerous to answer all the questions up front. But if I don't, then I always will tell you if I don't have an answer, I'll get that answer for you and then submit that to you via email or I'll give you a phone call. With that, citizens, thank you for being here live. Like I said, once again, sorry about being running a little bit late. Thank you to our new platform. I can't really. Maybe it's user error. Maybe it's our error. I don't know. But we're still working all the kinks through Microsoft Teams. So really quick, welcome and let's jump in with Mondays with the Mayor Town Hall questions. The first one's from Zach Parlin. It says something needs to be done about the traffic blocking West Fifth North between the tracks and North Main. People are blocking the lanes of travel in both directions while they wait for an opportunity to use the drive-through at Scotty's. So what we have done, so obviously we're super excited. Anytime a new business comes to Mountain Home, everybody's super excited. They've got the whole newness. There's going to be, excuse me, there's going to be some hiccups. There's going to be some traffic issues. There's going to be parking issues. There's going to be just the normal newness of a new business opening up. I remember not long ago when DMB opened up, that the whole parking lot was packed and people were trying to find a place to park and get over there for the ribbon cutting. And so I think just bear with us. Currently, right now, what we're doing is the current chief, the interim chief Larson, he has educated his patrolmen to say, hey, let's just educate the public, saying, hey, you can't block this, can't block that, and that if there are truly traffic issues, to ask the citizens if you can move along and then maybe park somewhere else and walk there to try out the new restaurant. Like I said, everyone's super excited about the new restaurant. I haven't had the opportunity. I know Mr. Yegas had called us up and said, hey, come on down, check it out. And I sent Tiffany, I think it was Tiffany, Paula, and Sue down there to try it out, and they said it was pretty cool, and the ambiance was neat. So congratulations to Scotty's I know it's been a long time coming. I know that there was always been issues about people pulling into the drive-through back when it was Taco John's. So this isn't nothing new, other than we have probably new citizens that just aren't used to having that lane blockage. But currently, right now, as it's going through this inception of opening up and getting all the bugs worked out, the kinks worked out at the new restaurant, what we're doing currently is just educating our officers, just saying, hey, to the citizens, please move along. If you can, go park somewhere else while we, hopefully they continue to be busy. But, like I said, it's something new. Let's see here. Mark Chilson says, greeting, Mayor. Can something be done to fix the audio problem during the city council meetings on YouTube? The sound keeps cutting out. When the system was first installed, it wasn't too bad, but getting worse, making the meetings nearly unwatchable. So last week, I know, or maybe it was, yeah, I think it was last week, we had the audio visual guys here going through everything. And we've invested quite a bit of money in the new audio system, which hopefully today you guys can hear me. And I know sometimes if our mics like this one is green, you have to speak directly into it. One for the council chambers room, but then also for what is it called? Teams. We've gone to the Teams platform, and I know current city staff and all the rest of us are working through the nuances through that, and then some of the bugs that's working with the audio visual equipment as well. So please bear in mind, I know as we get to use it a little bit more, it becomes more seamless. It'll hopefully the audio and visual won't cut out as much, or actually hopefully at all. But I've been told that we are still troubleshooting with the audio-visual equipment, but hopefully soon it'll be a super seamless transition. As with anything new, it always has its fix or its bugs, and so please just bear with us for maybe another meeting or so. Hopefully by next meeting, since the audio-visual guys were just here, it should be seamless. And then also, let's see here. That's something else on that. But yeah, I guess I didn't write it down. But for all the nuances and stuff like that, just give us some time. I know YouTube has a platform. I know Facebook, and I know those are the things that people are like, well, it never had a problem back then. And I remember some of the platforms, hence Facebook, wouldn't let us upload or not load. Oh, I know what it was. So if you have a Microsoft Teams account through, let's say, your work. So at my work, where at my other position, I have a Microsoft Teams account. It will not let me use the cities. I guess it blocks it. So what I do is you can get on if you have a normal laptop or your cell phone, if you go on and you click guest on your browser, don't download the app, but just put guest and you can click on it. Then you should be able to watch it, hear it, all that good stuff too. So I know that there are some issues when you want to watch it from a laptop or a computer that already has Microsoft Teams on, and maybe it's been uploaded through your other work or whatnot, and sometimes the blocking, they will not let you use that one. Safety, security, all that good stuff. So usually, if you can, just go on the browser or click the link, hit the browser, go on the browser, and then just hit guest, and that should don't I'm not promising you, but it should help you get on there and let you go on that. So with that, let's rock down to the next one. All right, it's been brought up at the last city council meeting about posting the DIFAC committee openings, and you stated that you would post it. Oh, wait, yeah, and on the city website the next Wednesday. As of this moment, nothing has been posted. Also, last Monday with the mayor, February 23rd, 2026, citizens were disconnected from the live stream on the team's town hall. It was not uploaded to YouTube the next day. States unavailable video is hidden. A good way to start being transparent is to do what you say you will do. Hope you mention these things this morning on Mondays with the mayor. Mr. Alan Bump, the last one it's been downloaded and transcribed. The audio was cutting out, and then I know the video is up. That was according to Nikki, our communications specialist, but it was transcripted since the audio was so horrible. She has assured me that it was up this morning, and that's what she told me. So I'm going to take her at her word. And then this is what for the DIFAC stuff. So I have emailed the city council of where that process is. I think it was this week. I think it might have been Monday or last week. I'm sorry, where we are at. And I sometimes government works slow to get it right. And so I emailed the council, the entire council last week to let them know where we were at in the process. And this is what I'm waiting on. And this is what I wrote to our city attorneys. I'm currently preparing an application form and cover sheet for individuals interested in serving on the Development Impact Fee Advisory Committee, consistent with the requirements outlined in Idaho Code 678205. Before moving forward with distributing or publishing the materials, I'd appreciate your review to ensure that the language and process are legally appropriate. In particular, the cover sheet outlines general selections, considerations for appointments made by the mayor, and notes that the publicly available information may be reviewed as part of the evaluation process. I want to confirm that the wording is legally sound and does not create any unintended issues relating to application screening, public records, or other legal considerations like First Amendment issues. Please review the attached drafts and let me know if you recommend any revisions or additional language. I want to make sure that the material aligned with state law and standard municipal practices before they are finalized. I was going to send it out yesterday, but decided to wait for legal review. Much appreciated. So once again, I'm waiting on the legal review. And you got to remember, our city attorneys are contracted attorneys. They have other municipalities in the state of Idaho. So not necessarily is the city of Mountain Home their number one priority at every single moment. We like to think we are, but they have, I think, 20 or 30 other cities that they do legal counsel for. And I know Councilor Schroeder's always traveling, and I know Paul's got other cities things too. So it's been sent to them. Once that's back, it will be posted ASAP. I wanted to make sure that everyone has a fair shake, not your friends are the friends and good old boys and all that. I want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to apply if they so choose to. And then you got to remember they have to be certain what's the word I'm looking for? They have to be certain subject matter experts in certain fields to be on the DIFAC. So that's another thing that I'm waiting for as well. And I got that back from Councilor Schroeder of what has to be pertained to when it comes to picking the DIFAC. Other than that, I appreciate the question, Mr. Bump. And then just for fun facts of fun, and we get quite a few public records requests. And today, I think it was in 1966, Freedom of Information Day is an annual event celebrated on March 16th, recognizes the public's right to access government records and information, which promotes transparency and accountability. It honors the birthdays of James Madison, the fourth U.S. president and the father of the Constitution, who championed open government, and usually falls within the Sunshine Week. So I thought I would just send that out just for fun and let you guys all know that we do have a ton of FOIA requests, and we get those out as fast as humanly possible. You got to remember, some of the FOIA requests do have some nuances or some further things so we try to get them out in a timely manner, but if we can't, we know we're not going to be able to get them out done in a timely manner, then we'll do a 10-day extension, which is legally allowed because the process sometimes some people are asking for a lot of information. Got nothing to hide. We try to get it out as fast as possible. We've got Amber who rocks that, and she does a fantastic job. We hired her due to all the public records requests, and to hopefully take a little bit of work off of Tiffany's plate as well, because those were taking up a huge amount of her time. And then let's see here, what else we got cooking? Railroad Park, it's still moving fast. My thought process has always been is work as quick as possible, as safe as possible, and try to get it done under the allotted amount of funding mechanism. And so far, so good. I know our city street guys are crushing it over there. Our water and wastewater guys, they went over there, put in the water pipe and the wastewater pipe. And let's see here. I think what we're waiting on now is some of the grading, and then just a little bit more of the sprinkler lines. I know Miguel met with me this morning, and he's just putting in the last of his sprinkler pipe, I think, and he's going to have to sleeve something over by the Mountain Home sign, the green sign. So he said once he gets that in, that'll be, then they'll just wait for the rest of that stuff to be graded and worked on and finished. So let's see here. Last but not least, everybody, my thought process is open government is a transparent government, and I've never shied away from any question. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, see, Alan, I have no problem answering any of your questions. So with that, please submit it to the City of Mountain Home, and we'll get it on the next Mondays with the mayor. Or if you want it, just email me directly. But the cool thing is, if you email me directly, I'll still use it for a Mondays with the mayor question, because other citizens might have a question just similar to yours that maybe they're afraid to ask. Ask away. What we're trying to do too is, if there's a live question, if you want to come in here and sit with me, I have no problem. We'll try to bust it out just for the sake of time, try to get everyone's questions answered. We are also going to do a workshop for LID number 2. Council has requested that, which is great. I've been trying to push that. The citizens, I believe, deserve the opportunity, if they so choose, to pay for that service. They should be able to do that if they want so. And then let's see here. Other than that, Mayor Sykes out. Hey, have a great rest of your week, and thank you for all you do. And then, like I said, don't ever be afraid to come in and ask a question or send me an email. Thank you, and have a great rest of your Monday.